Hey everybody, welcome into Northern Life here with Briggs LaSavage and Hunter McCullough. I'm Ryan Half. Thank you for joining us on this Tuesday for our show. And also a big shout out to our guy Seth behind the camera.
Yeah.
Just because you're a good guy, Seth. Yeah.
What about the band?
Well, Seth is in a band and he's going to play on Saturday night. But we can get more details later on this week. So we're super excited for him. Really amped for the guy.
Show week.
Yeah.
So
Seth plays like a billion instruments, and so it's hard to keep track of like which. I think he plays the oboe, the bass,
the xylophone,
the drums.
I think. Yeah. The triangle.
Yeah.
Seriously,
So-
multi-talented musician. It's going to be awesome to see him this weekend.
He'll be rocking out. But coming up today, we're in downtown Duluth over at the Zeitgeist Arts Building. That's because Hunter blindfolded both me and Briggs and surprised us with the chance to do some on-stage performing with Duluth's Renegade Comedy improv team.
Man, that was something.
It was something.
Yes, it
A
was.
whole lot of fun. Plus, we're going to talk all about the chances you have to make today a special one, including free ice cream, as well as the chance to become a millionaire, too. And I've already made today a special one. So I told you guys that Harry, he had that really nice Northern Life bandana.
Yeah.
He lost it recently, and I
Harry.
could not figure out where it went. It must have fallen off outside, like when we were on a walk.
Sure.
And this was like last week, so several days ago. This morning, while he and I were out walking, I find his bandana on the
Whoa.
ground. I
Just
know.
in a random neighborhood?
Just in the neighborhood.
What the
I know,
heck?
on the side of the road. And it was so windy yesterday, so I think it really blew further away from wherever it was.
That's amazing.
I
What are the
know. I was
odds?
so excited. So it was a great morning. I woke up and I'm like, man,
Maybe
found your bandana, buddy.
maybe Harry didn't lose it. Maybe Harry was trying to get rid of it. Oh no, Mom, I lost my Northern Life bandana.
Good thing I had also ordered a Northern News Now bandana, so he was wearing that one.
Joke's on you, Harry.
He's good to go.
We got extras.
He's like, I don't want to wear this thing, Mom. I think he likes it. I think
Yeah,
so.
he looks good in it. You look good, Harry.
He's a stud. You're a
absolute
stud, Harry.
stud of a
Come
dog.
on.
Speaking of more great things, spring is officially here. The vernal equinox today marks the start of the spring season for the Northern Hemisphere. As for more scientific terms, equinoxes mark the start of spring and autumn, while solstices kick off summer and winter.
Yeah, roughly everywhere around the world gets about 12 hours of daylight today. So now we're
Nice.
shifting into over 12 hours starting tomorrow. Let's go. Bring on summer.
What's
I love that.
What's the scientific term for being upset with Hunter at the fact that, so I walked into the studio the other day,
Oh, boy.
Monday,
Yeah.
and he had this thing pulled up where it said like tens of inches of snow on the way. And I'm like, Hunter, is that like totals for the year? And he goes, no, that's next week possibly.
That's the forecast possibly next week. So stay tuned, folks. Just because this calendar says spring, Mother Nature might say otherwise.
Oh,
So-
sheesh. It's too late. She had her chance.
She had her chance.
Ship sailed.
Yeah.
Yep, sailed. Snow. Yeah, but there should be a scientific term for being upset with Hunter due to snow on the way.
I think everyone around the Northland would use that at some point, probably.
Also, if you
Blame
get-
Hunter.
Yes.
If you catch us at noon or 4 p.m., Hunter likes to call snow the something something. Not sure where that came from.
There's a little something in the forecast. I don't know why I call it that.
Could
but
call it
that's-
snow.
I like something, a little ominous,
Yeah,
you know?
it's
Keep the
ominous,
mystery
that's
out
for
there.
Sure.
It is very ominous. Hey, how about this? According to a report by the Grand Fork Herald Online, there's a proposal floating around that could bring a spaceport to the Iron Range. So Dave Neville, a representative of the Can-Am 5M project, is pitching this idea. He and his colleagues are building community support for a project that would take advantage of the area's geographic location and well-mined landscape to launch rockets into polar orbit. So they'd be heading north over Canada and then into space. And as for the question, why that? He says the goal would be to launch robots into outer space to recycle debris that's orbiting the planet, and then as well mine on the moon, Mars, and the asteroid belt.
Whoa.
Smart man.
That is a
Smart
very
man.
smart man.
Yeah.
When I first saw this headline, I didn't actually look at the story at all. I looked at the picture and I'm like,
As you usually do.
Of course. And I'm like, that's the coolest looking restaurant on the planet. I'm so excited for Spaceport to make its way into our area. That's going to be so cool.
A space themed menu, everything's freeze dried.
It'd be like
Lot of tang.
what's the pizza planet from Toy Story? Isn't that space?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it kind of looks like
That
that.
would be
Bring that
cool.
in the Iron Range. I'd like that.
Pizza Planet at the old new spaceport. That'd be exciting though.
It would. I
Yeah.
saw something that they were considering the range specifically because they want to be able to use the Great Lakes as
yeah.
like something having to do with the landing, you know, when they come back down to Earth. So I guess we'll see if it pans out. I imagine there's a lot of regulatory hoops to jump through for
Seriously.
something like that.
And then the ocean's a little bigger than our Great Lakes. Our Great Lakes are huge.
Yes.
But yeah, you know, when they're dropping things into the ocean, different than, you know, onto a ship.
Yeah.
and
The target's a
the
lot
Great Lakes.
bigger. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Sticking on the topic of space, according to NASA, astronomers have detected 2 young stars that are surrounded by common chemical ingredients that are found in vinegar and even in margaritas. They've observed some acetic acid, which is a component of alcohol. The team also found sulfur dioxide, which scientists believe that sulfurous compounds might have played a key role for life to form on Earth. I don't even know what I'm saying.
A lot of sulfur.
Yeah, sulfur dioxide. The chemical molecules detected around the stars could be crucial ingredients for potentially habitable worlds. I think that's the key takeaway.
Yeah.
There's some stuff out there that could mean, hey, maybe we'll have another planet we could live on soon.
Isn't space crazy?
It's insane, the
Yeah.
vastness, how far out it
Yeah.
goes, and we have only explored just a small fraction of what's out there.
Or like what happens in space takes like how many ever days or weeks or months or years to like reach us?
Yeah.
Isn't that just weird?
We're seeing
is.
light from billions of years ago out there, those stars that are really far away, just time and space, and it's scary to think about too much.
Yeah.
If you guys had the opportunity, would you go to space now? If you didn't have to, if it was a free trip.
I
You
can't
don't have
Free
to-
trip?
Yeah,
Oh,
free
yeah.
trip to space.
It was
You
free.
would?
Yeah.
I can't handle airplanes. I can't do a trip to space. No way that's happening.
Buckle
I
up,
don't think I
Hunter.
would go either.
Right?
Not yet. I need some more people to go
Yes.
first.
Oh, if it's free though, might as well take advantage of
True.
it. And quickly before we go, more science. We're less than a month away from the 2024 total solar eclipse, which is taking place on April 8th in the afternoon. And many districts across the country are letting kids out for the day just to go see it. So it's going to enter through Mexico and then stretch from Texas all the way up to Maine.
That is so cool. I'm actually going down to Memphis a few days before, and we didn't realize that it was going to be during that time, so we shifted our trip. I'm going to be able to see the path of totality if it's not cloudy.
Enjoy it.
Ooh,
Fingers.
cool. Coming up, it's our time to shine on stage.
Welcome back, everybody. It's been a couple of years because college was the last time I took an improv class. And for this week's Blindfold, Hunter pulled me and Briggs on stage for an opportunity to get back into it.
Yeah, we joined Duluth's Renegade Comedy team for a few games, but we'll also show you why today's Blindfold wasn't such a huge surprise to us.
Okay, keep going. See where that maroon car is on the right? You're gonna pull right in there.
Hey.
This is
No way.
this is secret Zeitgeist. Oh my god. Okay, so I ruined today's blindfold by spilling where we were going.
Keith!
I knew that would happen eventually.
What is Keith doing?
I blew it.
Here we go. We're walking ever so slowly. Take off your blindfolds. We're gonna take a little improv.
So the first game we're going to be playing is called Hi-Ya. It's kind of a rhythm motion game. Ha! 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 Alright, this is great. Yeah, this is very good. Good. Are you in line?
Yeah. I've been here for a while now.
Oh, okay. I couldn't tell.
And it looks like it's been an hour or two.
Oh no. Well, what do you think about? What do you think about getting? I thought about a latte. A latte?
But the milk is not good for me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are you gonna use real milk?
I thought about almond, but something about almonds makes me worry about the ethics of it.
Yeah. You know how much water it takes to transport to grow an almond?
It takes too much.
Way too much. All right, but now I'm feeling kind of closer to you.
Do you want to
Get closer?
be closer?
Yeah, I think. Well, we're in line. Might as well be in line together.
As buds?
Yeah, because then like we can make our orders together.
That sounds nice.
Oh look,
What?
over there.
Oh, what is that?
The line formed in front of us while we were goofing around. I blame you.
What?
Yeah, you were like wooing me.
You were the one that wanted to hug.
I didn't say hug. I said stand close.
Well, we were close enough that I thought a hug would be perfect.
Wait, You wanted a hug?
Yeah.
Oh, sir, welcome to Petco. How are you doing today? I'm doing pretty good. Last night, my kid's hamster died.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I have it here. You can see that it's
Mr. Waddles.
Mr. Waddles, because I put that little tag
see
on
the
him.
name tag on there, yeah.
I need a hamster that looks like Mr. Waddles so I can replace it so my daughter...
Finds me to be a better father.
Yeah, because we're really on bad terms right now.
Well, if you don't want a hamster, you know we have a sale on
Ferrets.
ferrets.
Oh, then I could tell her that her hamster grew
Exactly.
into a big hamster, and I'll just say, honey, I have bad news. Your hamster went off to college, but good news, he's back.
I didn't go to college. I was too busy.
Working at Petco.
You know, we do have a couple of other ferret accessories like
A leash.
a leash
Yeah.
and
Boots.
boots and
A little hat.
I will take the hat if it also has a...
A rhinestone name plate on it.
we have that with our tag engraving. We also do rhinestone hat engraving.
Do you have a job application? Because I just lost my job as a...
As a minor league petcologist.
And actually, we are all full up right now. We hired a bunch of people due to
COVID.
COVID. Yeah, we staffed up during COVID because so many people were buying pets.
Well,
Is this where you guys do improv, by the way?
yeah, we do it here on this stage every Friday at 10 p.m. now. And we got lots of formats that we do. We do short form, long form. We get the audience involved sometimes. It's a lot of fun.
Bunny, 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 bunny,
We do have improv classes. We're gonna have some stuff for kids this summer. And we also do a series of unfortunate specials, which is like a variety show. It has sketches, it has improv, it has music, and stand-up sometimes. Those you can find on the website as well.
Oh man.
I don't think that game was supposed to speed up either. You
Yeah.
just started moving way more.
I don't think it was supposed to be so stressful.
Yeah, we were cooking.
I know.
We were speeding up.
You guys did great on
Yeah.
stage.
Thanks.
It was a lot of fun. It's a special, like, kind of different way to like connect with like humans in a way.
Yeah.
Like being up there and like trying to think of things at the top of your head. Really fun time.
And I was so impressed by how speedy they were. They were so funny right off the
Yeah.
top of their
So
heads.
quick.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Yeah, big thanks to the Renegade team. We're gonna have the info on our website. Hey, still ahead. You better head to Dairy Queen today. We'll talk about some free ice cream cones after the break.
Welcome back, folks. Going back to that package before the break, we revealed at the beginning that Keith Hopkins, our very own producer upstairs, he broke the news to you guys. He
Yep.
actually let you guys know what it was before you took off the blindfolds. And the past few times that we've done blindfolds, I feel like you guys have been able to kind of guess what it's going to
Yeah.
be. So I'm like, this one, I'm super excited. I'm like, they have no idea what it's going to
Yeah.
be. And then as we're pulling into the parking lot, Keith reveals that. And I'm like, you got to be kidding.
It was so innocent too.
Yeah,
Poor Keith.
it
He's
was.
just trying to help you park. He's like, oh, this is perfect Zeitgeist parking. And he's like, just realized what he said.
I think Keith has since told everybody who is scheduling a shoot, don't tell me the information. Just give me an address, and we'll go from there.
It's a blindfold for you two and now Keith as well.
Yeah.
Keith
Yeah.
will be blindfolded.
It is hard to remember when you're going to these shoots though, and people are blindfolded in the back,
Yeah.
and you can't say anything about what you're seeing. And I often want to comment on things
Yeah.
I'm seeing. So.
He just wanted to help with parking.
Yeah, exactly.
Not your fault,
He's a
Keith.
sweet man.
Well, for the folks out there today, he is a sweet man. It's gonna be a great day today. That's because Free Cone Day is back at Dairy Queen. They're celebrating the 8th annual event, kicking off what they're calling the start of treat season. DQ is also hoping to make this the biggest Free Cone Day ever. And if you're a DQ Rewards member, you'll also get double points on any purchase you make today, too.
I have no problem helping them make it the biggest day ever, the biggest cone day.
I'm on
Let's do it.
Looks
we're,
good.
we're on it. It just brings flashbacks to like after like Little League baseball games. You know, you're hanging out with your team, You know, parents give you a couple bucks, you go sit down and have just a delicious DQ ice cream cone.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
And it's
think they have
dangerous. It's right next door,
Yeah,
so we can all go right after this if we wanted to.
We probably should.
We probably will.
Ice cream itself, also dangerous.
Yes.
How good it is.
Yes, it is.
Also today, you still have a chance to win the massive Mega Millions jackpot. There was no big winner on Friday, marking the 28th consecutive drawing with no ticket matching all the numbers. So now the estimated jackpot rises to $875 million. That's a ton of money. Those numbers are going to be pulled later tonight. So do you guys going to go buy tickets? Have you bought a ticket yet?
I think I'd like to. Hey, when it gets up to a certain number, when it gets over that 600 million, if I have $2, you know.
That'll get you out of bed. The $600 million, got it.
I'm not messing around with $500 million. That's way too little.
That's nothing. That is nothing. When it hits the big numbers, when it makes it in the news, you know, usually I'm like, okay, I'll go buy
True,
a ticket.
but then you probably have less of a chance because more people probably bought the ticket.
I'm not a smart gambler, Briggs.
No one ever said I was good at this.
No one ever said I was intelligent about my gambling. But yeah, I mean, I think I'll probably go get one.
Yeah,
Sure.
I think I will too.
It's a
You
cheap,
gotta.
Yeah, cheap buy-in for a big chance to win something. You know,
Very true.
right?
Not wrong. Huh?
There it is.
Not wrong.
While we wait for someone to receive that gift, there's a boy in Iowa who is doing his part delivering gifts. Little Tucker here is spending his spring break helping others by collecting stuffed animals for first responders. Tucker was inspired to organize the drive after his little brother had to go to the hospital after a fall back in November. He wants to help other kids in a similar situation relax because he says he knows how it feels all too well. What a sweet, sweet little boy. That is
know.
so kind.
Nothing cheers you up like a stuffed animal either. You know? It's just the sweetest thing.
Yeah, he had a whole bunch of boxes of stuffed animals down there. And I'll say, like, anything like hospital related as a kid, if you're in the hospital or if you like your sibling or friends in the hospital, it's hard to like interpret. I feel like as a child, you're
It's
like, okay,
scary.
like why are we here? What are we doing here? So the fact, you know, shout out to Tucker there, you know, leaving a nice mark on others.
Making it easy
Like
for
that.
everybody else.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, love to see that. Well, we're going to talk about this study, but I think we're going to save it for tomorrow. So we're going to come up after the break. We have another Does It Work product, I believe, to talk about with Rachel Hackbarth. It has to do with
Exciting.
purses. We'll have Hunter share after the break.
Welcome back, folks. Coming up tomorrow on Northern Life, there's a product out there that's being advertised to help you clean the dirt and makeup off of your purses. We'll hear from Rachel Hackbarth about just how well it works coming up tomorrow.
Purse wipes. I've never heard of that.
I wonder what it does.
Yeah.
The instructions are right there on the actual name. That's actually perfect.
Speaking of, I forgot until this very moment, my mom said she has the Chom Chom.
She does?
Yeah.
Does it work?
She said it works okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
all
she
right.
said she's had other products that have worked a little better to get the pet hair off. But
Sure.
She said it's not bad, the Chom Chom, to remove pet hair. So
Jill is Savage, quote, not bad
Yeah,
on
not
Chom Chom
bad.
review.
Endorsed, I think.
Love to see it. Well, hey, before we go, Godzilla is taking over Tokyo, but apparently for all the right reasons this week. Japan has been using Godzilla to promote traffic safety. So the popular movie character is urging people to observe traffic rules. He even got to be police chief for the day.
man, I think I would listen if Godzilla came up to me and said I was breaking the law. I'd be like, oh, all right, okay.
In the movies, I feel like he's not even following any traffic rules. So I feel like maybe that was the incorrect character to
Yeah,
pick for Traffic Safety Day.
He's causing all sorts of havoc on those roads all the time. What is he doing?
Doesn't he climb buildings, or is that King Kong? That
think-
might be King Kong.
I guess they both, yeah.
Both of them?
They do something. They climb.
Good campaign. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. We'll see you back here tomorrow.
Find some time to throw a line or just head outside to unwind. That's the life in the great North Woods. Hike or bike, whatever you like. Get out in the day, enjoy the night. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, this is Northern Life.